So how much money did I make as a Destiny 2 YouTuber in my first year of being monetized? Well, the number is right here. I don't like to clickbait, so $1,187.15. I'm making this video for you, obviously, if you're just curious and you want to know, but if you are thinking about starting YouTube, or maybe you're on that grind of getting monetized, becoming a YouTube partner, then this video is for you. I'm going to try and share some of my strategies, some of my thoughts, and also some milestones of my YouTube career. We'll kind of go over that. I don't want to keep this super long, but I don't have a script, so we're going to see if I can stay on topic, but I do want to kind of keep this short and concise. So that's the number right there. When you might be thinking like, dude, that is less than $60 a month. Yeah, you're right. It's not a lot of money, but it's $60 more per month that I get from doing something that I really enjoy doing. And that's all that matters to me. I like helping people out. I like building the community that we made in Discord, which if you're a part of the Discord, shout out to you. You're awesome. And it's fun making videos. I like improving that skill because my old videos completely suck. They're terrible. The editing quality, my videos now are average. I feel like I've learned a few new tricks and I'm using better video editing software now. But, you know, every time I make a video, I try and learn something new. And that's a tip that I would give you if you're considering starting YouTube. Just try to improve every single video, make it a little bit better, take more time on it, and you will start to see growth in your channel. And being consistent is huge as well. So if you're wondering what it takes to get monetized on YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, which it goes by slow when you're starting off. I mean, you get like 2 hours every video if you're lucky. And so you're thinking like, dude, this is going to take 5 years to get monetized. But like I said, eventually you're going to have that video that hits the algorithm. You're going to get a better audience or a bigger audience that finds you, and you just got to keep going. So I'm encouraging you, if you want to be a YouTuber, you're going to have to go through the grind. It is a grind. If you're lucky and you get monetized by one video that just takes off on your first video and you get 10 million views, awesome. Congrats to you. I wish I was you, but that has not been me. And I'm still a super, super small Destiny 2 YouTuber. But I feel like I've learned a little bit over the 152 or so videos that I've posted. So let's dive into that. I want to mention too, I actually got monetized on Christmas Day 2022. So that was a really awesome Christmas present and just really gave me that momentum, that drive to want to continue to keep going, because it's like, dude, I did it. And it's a great feeling. I'm sure if you are a YouTube partner yourself, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But we'll kind of dive into some YouTube career stuff here. My first video ever, and don't worry, I'm not going to go over every single video, but my first video ever, I had no idea what I was doing. Shout out to my wife, Caitlin, who really encouraged me to just start somewhere, just make a video. And I was thinking, you know, well, what if I like playing other games too. So what if I did like retrospective videos on those? I really like watching those videos. So what if I do that? And then I decided, you know what? No, I want to stick to one game. Destiny has always been the game that I've come back to. So I'm going to just start making videos on Destiny. Let's just see where that goes. And I can promise you, literally no one in the world wanted to see a Pit of Heresy solo flawless guide like 4 years after it came out. But that was what I wanted to make, so I did it. And most of the views were from my family starting off. I had like, 5, 10 views and that was it. But I guess some people have watched it since then, so that's great. But then I'm thinking, okay, I like teaching people. So how can I make that into another video? Well, not a lot of people know how to use Destiny Item Manager, DIM, so I can make a quick guide on that. Let's do it. And then I don't know why I did a full King's Fall raid guide as my 4th video ever. That was not a smart decision because I did not have the skills to make a guide. But I mean, hey, we got 334 views. That's fine. But thankfully my editing skills have improved since then. But we'll kind of move on here, and I wanted to really cover this video here. This is the Weapons 101 guide, the first video that I made that actually kind of took off, had some traction. And you'll see the first week it was just like normal, but even here when I'm seeing, my 4th or 7th day 74 views, this was better than I had done yet. So I was really pumped. And then the next day, I remember the exact moment too. I was working out with my brother-in-law and I'm checking my YouTube. I'm like, well, I'm getting all these comments. Like, what the heck? And I'm just getting all these views. And once I hit 1,000, that was like, whoa, I can actually do this. And the views just kept going up. It was great. But remember, you know, it says $13 here. I'm not making any money up until Christmas Day. So, you know, we'll go here, 111 days. What was that? 25th right here. So my first 10,500 views and all that watch time did not count for any money. So it's unfortunate, but that's just the reality of it. You got to go through that period where you're just grinding out content. But since then, it's actually done pretty well. You know, 29,000 views. I'm like blown away. That is awesome. And thankfully I've actually remade this guide since then. So I just put it out a couple days ago. If you want to go check that out, you can. It's just the new Weapons 101 guide. But we'll kind of move on here. And I just wanted to show you that when you're making videos, you have to expect that you're not going to get a lot of views. Like this one did great. Then my next one was like an Iron Banner guide, 66 views. Then, you know, this one actually did okay, 663. But most of my videos didn't do well until I made the new player guide, the 2022 one. So I was thinking, you know, okay, I made a guide, the weapons guide did really well. Let's see what I can make that's even more general than just a weapons guide. And then I was like, oh, I'll make a new player guide. So starting off, this one did really well. Like seeing, you know, 3,000 views in my first 2 weeks was really encouraging. It's awesome. And you know, 3 months after, it started to kind of have another takeoff, which was crazy. But remember, I wasn't monetized until here. So my first almost 18,000 views, all that watch time, made $0 on. And you know, it wasn't until, you know, thankfully I hit another spike, so I made more money on it. But this $99, you know, if I was making money on it the whole time, might have been like $125. Not too much more, but you know, it is something. And we'll keep going here. You can see just didn't really have any videos that did well. Same thing here. I'm really not making videos that are doing very much. And here's my first video that I made that I was monetized. So, or that I published while I was monetized. So December 29th. So all of these videos here I did not get anything on until December 29th. But we'll kind of keep moving on here. This video, this was a fun one. You know, I did a good build. Unfortunately, this is not the greatest build anymore, which is why I put outdated, but this is encouraging. Like finally, I made another video that people want to see, because this period, you know, when you just put out video after video after video, that just gets a couple hundred views after you've seen one really take off, it's kind of discouraging, but you got to keep pushing on. Did not mean to do that. Got to keep pushing on. But here is, you know, the infamous Shattered Throne video, where if you're in my Discord, you know, the Shattered Throne guide. Everyone that joined my Discord for probably a 4-month period would join and just say, hey, I just saw the Shattered Throne guide. Can I get help getting Wish Ender? And thank you to you if you joined, by the way. I'm happy that we could help you get the Wish Ender. And some of those people have actually become really just legendary members of the Discord, including the one and only, I got to give a shout out to Sev Ordo, who has probably done over 100 Wish Ender runs on their own. So just an awesome legend in the Discord. But we'll move on here to just see even more average videos, average performing videos, that is. 100, you know, not very much. Another build guide did pretty well right when Lightfall came out. I would consider that okay at this point. You know, 6,000 views was better than 200. And then moving on a little bit to just another dry spell. At this point, the Wish Ender guide was the only video on my channel that was doing anything. It was seriously, Wish Ender was like 99% of my views were from the Wish Ender guide. And, you know, we'll move on. These are a little bit more recent. And then here's where I was like, okay, I need to remake the new player guide. That's what I got to do to get another video that does well. And this is my top performing video on my channel of all time. And if you have joined the Discord from this video, thanks for watching it. This is just, it still stuns me. It shocks me how well this video has done. I never thought that I would get 125,000 views on a video. in my first year, which is just insane. So 600 subscribers. This one was, it's awesome. And obviously it would be nice if every video did this, but it's just not the reality of the game. You're going to have to go through most of your videos not doing well when you're first starting off. But I made a guide here, another build guide, really fun build, Frost King Warlock, 15,300 videos. Now watch, or 15,300 views. Watch this. We're going to go to more recent video here, the Tangle Master Hunter. This is the best build I've ever made. One of the best quality videos. Just, I learned a whole bunch of new editing tricks, and look at this, 671 views. So I went into this thinking like, okay, people want to see build guides. I'm going to make one for the Hunter, and it's going to be my best one ever. And it did about 10% of what the other one did, or even less. So, you know, actually that's like 5%. So yeah, it doesn't matter. You know, you think you have it figured out. Like, I know what people want to see, and then you do the same thing and then it doesn't perform well. So I'm still learning the game, but you'll start to learn patterns of what does well. And also the timing is really important. When will people be interested in what you're talking about? And then, you know, most recent video, thankfully, you know, we're ending off 2023 on a good note. Popular video from what it seems. Thank you if you've watched this, but I guess that's all I wanted to cover. I know I kind of probably lost my train of thought a couple times there, but this is just a real video. This is me sitting down with you, letting you know my YouTube journey. So if you have any more questions, I do try to be really interactive in the comments. Drop me a question, I'll respond to you. If I didn't cover something, of course you can join the Discord where you can have more of a back-to-back conversation with me. Or sorry, back and forth conversation. So join that, but that's it for this one. I will see you in the Discord or in the next video.